I told you it's not ready yet.
Honey, just show it to them.
God, son, that's wonderful.
Yo, Uncle Felix here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to get the Mage Tower on Holy Paladin and get this transmog set. Here are the talents that I used for this challenge. The import code is going to be in the description down below. The consumables that I used are totally optional, but I used the aromatic seafood platter, the Howling Rune, the Phial of Tepid Versatility, and the Veiled Augment Rune. So you want to use those before the fight, and then during the fight you might use Drums of Fury, refreshing healing potions. You might even use a mana potion or a elemental potion of power. So for phase 1, you're going to be on a platform, and there's going to be waves of different adds that you're going to have to kill and interrupt abilities. You're going to use Repentance, Turn Evil, and Hammer of Justice to interrupt those abilities. One of the abilities is Mana Sting. You're going to want to use either Repentance or Turn Evil to interrupt this. If you cannot interrupt it, just hide behind your tank. As soon as he gets hit, dispel the debuff that he gets. You're going to rebuke every second Arcane Blitz, and you're going to interrupt Knife Dance. You're going to interrupt Knife Dance using either Repentance, Turn Evil, or Hammer of Justice. Try to save Hammer of Justice for emergency situations, and just make sure that Knife Dance has finished the cast before interrupting. For phase 2, there's different parts to this. The first part, you're going to be in a room with 6 eyeballs. You're going to want to kill 3 of them without using Divine Shield. After each one of them gets killed, you're going to want to top yourself up, then use Divine Shield and kill the last remaining 3 of them. Then going to face off easy adds to kill. You're going to avoid green orbs, and you're going to open a gate where there's going to be stairs. You're going to want to dispel your friendly NPC and heal the 3 other ones along the sides. Then you're going to face off another ad that has Mana Sting, so if similar to phase 1, you're going to interrupt it using Turn Evil, Repentance, or Hammer of Justice. And then you're going to face off a Dread Corruptor that has the same mechanic as phase 2 with those eyeballs. You're going to want to top off after each eyeball has been killed, and you're going to want to avoid the beams. Then for phase 3, your allies are going to start fighting each other, so you're going to want to use Beacon of Lights on both of those fighting allies. And then you're going to see some NPCs going towards the boss. They need to be healed. Use your cooldowns if necessary, but you shouldn't have too much of an issue in this phase. And then the final phase, which is the 4th one, this one gets a little complicated. You're going to want to hug the wall and kite the boss around the room. He's going to put a debuff on you. You just want to stay around about 2/5 of your health whenever that debuff goes off, because when it goes off, it does damage on your tank, and the more health you have, the more damage it does on your tank. So other than that, you're going to want to try to minimize the splash zones, so stay as close to them as possible, and use your Hodge off cooldown. So here's the gameplay of the Mage Tower. This is phase 1. This is definitely the hardest phase. There's 3 different adds here. There's these guys that do the Mana Sting. Then there's the mages that we're going to have to rebuke their second cast. And then there's the soldiers that we have to interrupt their Knife Dance. So the mage here, I interrupt the second cast. And it's just pumping out damage. Then after these guys, we get our first soldier and our mage. So here we're going to interrupt the second cast, and we're going to interrupt Knife Dance. So you're going to want to wait for him to finish casting Knife Dance before using Repentance or Turn Evil or Hodge, or else he's just going to recast it. After they use Knife Dance, they fixate on you. So you're just going to want to sit where you are and heal up, or run away. I just sit and heal back up. It's not really too much of an issue to deal with. And then here there's 2 soldiers, so be sure to interrupt that mage cast. Turn Evil on one of them and Repentance the other, or Hodge the other. Here I actually did it too quickly, that's why he redid Knife Dance there. But after they fixate, just be ready to interrupt that Knife Dance again. So here I rep, and here I Turn Evil. Keep your teammates alive and just melt them down. The next fight here, it's one of each ad, so one of the Mana Sting, one mage with the Arcane Blast, and then the Knife Dance. So Be sure to interrupt that knife dance. Don't get hit by the mana sting, and you should be good. For phase 2 of the fight, if you need mana here, you can drink up before starting the second phase. The second phase, as previously mentioned, is 6 eyeballs in this room. We're going to want to kill 3 without using bubble. After each one of them dies, you're going to want to heal back up to 100 and repeat. So here we go. We're going to kill 3 without using the bubble. Heal back up. Heal back up. We kill the last one. Then we bubble and take care of the rest. Now the next ad we're going to actually pull in this room just because it's easier to tank in this room. You also are timed for this phase, but you'll have more than enough time. You can see the timer on the right hand side of the screen. There's 4 minutes left to kill these ads here. Then you're going to want to go and open the gate while avoiding those green orbs. So here, the damaged souls, you want to dispel the dude in the middle and heal those 3 guys up. And then you have the mob at the top of the stairs. He does the mana sting. You're going to want to interrupt that with either Turn Evil, Repentance, or Hodge. You can also hide behind one of those NPCs there on the side of the stairs. But I just use Turn Evil or Rep usually to interrupt that cast. Then these green orbs can be easily killed using Consecration. So whenever you've finished, you go up the stairs here, open that gate. You can throw your hammer and use Consecration one more time to take care of these orbs. And then you're going to start the final fight of this phase. You can see here I have 1:42 left. So it's the same strategy as before with these orbs here, or these eyes. You want to heal up after each one of them is killed. And you're going to want to avoid the beams on the ground. When that's done, you're just going to want to pump down the final NPC. If ever you're running out of time, feel free to use your Drums of Fury and your Potion of Power here. For this phase, it's pretty easy. Your teammates are going to start attacking each other, so just be sure to use your beacon of lights on them. Here you see the souls around the boss. They're going to start going towards the boss, and you don't have much time to heal them before they get to him. So be sure to use your offensive cooldowns to heal if needed. And yeah, that's just your main objective here, is just to heal, so go crazy. So here comes the first ads. I actually use Lay on Hands on one of them and heal both of them up together. And then this exact thing is going to happen, I think, 2 or 3 times, and that's literally this whole phase. So you just repeat this. So here's the final phase. You're going to want to hug the wall here, and you're going to want to stay 2/5 of your health. The reason for that is because you have a debuff on you during the fight, and when it goes off, it does damage on your tank, and it does more damage on your tank the more health you have. So you're going to want to stay low HP during this fight so that your tank takes low damage, and you're going to want to time it so that whenever he's about to leap on you like this, you're going to want to go back inside the circle just so that it minimizes the splash zone and it allows you to kite for longer. You can also use Hammer of Justice off cooldown during this phase, but yeah, just focus on keeping your dudes alive. Whenever you have that debuff on you, you want low HP, and try to pump out as much damage as you can whenever you can. And here's another good opportunity to use your potions and your Drums of Fury and whatnot. So and there you have it. So you now have the new Mog set for Paladin. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll get back to it ASAP. Once again, thank you for watching. Subscribe and have a good one.